Mr. Holomisa, thanks for your time. You served alongside Ace Magashule in the struggle for freedom. What's your reaction to the warrant for his arrest?
Well, we have noted the warrant of arrest, and we are not surprised because there was a leakage earlier on in the month. So we are not surprised, but I think he should feel relieved that at least he will be appearing in court, and let the state therefore present the charges against him. And I would urge him that he need to cool down and go and answer the questions in court.
What, in your view, would be the best way for him to handle the situation, specifically with regard to the question of him stepping aside during this time?
Ace is the Secretary-General of the African National Congress. He is part of the resolution of the NEC, which a few months ago took a decision that those who are affected must step aside. And I think he should lead by example. For him to try and politicize this case, it would cause a little bit of discipline on his part, where people would say he is ill-disciplined, because he should lead by example. Bear in mind that this is the resolution of the African National Congress, which was taken in their Congress a few years ago, that they are going to deal with corruption. So if he were to be cleared, that would send a strong message to the other comrades in corruption, that no one is above the law. But at the same time, this arrest is sending a strong message to the entire population of South Africa that there is a political will on the part of those who are in charge of South Africa today, that the wrongdoers will be brought to court.
Amid a slew of arrests recently by the Hawks in related corruption cases, there is danger that Mr. Magashule could be tried in public court and found guilty before his time in court is done. While that might serve the purposes of some opposition parties, it doesn't bode well for the justice system. What would you urge the South African public to do now?
I don't think this issue affects the political parties only, in particular the opposition parties. But I think the ANC is under trial. For many, many years, people have been asking why top echelons gurus are not, top echelon gurus are not arrested. But now that they have been arrested, they are arresting them. So it's a signal that this is not what we fought for. It's to remind people that this is not what we fought for, that of looting the resources of the state. Therefore, Ace Magashule should serve as an exemplary person, as an exemplary in obeying the rules and regulations. At the same time, if there are other people in other parties who are looting the resources of the state, and within the ruling party as well, then there would be no need for them to try and hide behind the scene to say this is being politicized. Ace Magashule is going to go to court, and he must obey the law. They are the ruling party. They are the custodians of the Constitution. There is therefore no need to press panic buttons.
Well, thank you very much for taking the time to speak to us there, leader of the UDM, Bantu Holomisa.